All right, for ice, Tiggles, my BR, Gridlock, we're coming to you for an extended series between Terran and Budman, two Grandmasters players. We just saw Budman win a Terran win a 2-game out of 3 series, but they're going to extend it. They're having some fun right now, just having some fun. And they're going to play an extra game, and we are going to be so happy to do a little commentary. Budman really has been getting outplayed for the past 2 games, so we're going to see. I want him to change it up. Put down a starport, try something a little different, maybe get some DTs in there. We haven't seen a whole lot of different play from this Protoss, but I guess if I had to say, Protoss are the most normalized play race out of the 3. They kind of have the least ways to go. You kind of got to go get when you got to stop for the next corner or where else you have to go. But Terran has been changing his strategy, adapting really well. Like in the last game, saw Colossi, went Vikings, really good stuff. What are we expecting to see changes come from you two who both play Terran? What changes would you make, if any? He's been playing so well.
He's been playing so well. For him, I don't think I'd make very many changes. But for Budman, dude, I would say maybe go Dark Templar, maybe go Stargate, because honestly, in that last game, I think if he had done either of those, he would have won.
Yeah.
Because as we've been seeing, Terran has not done any scouting. The only time Terran is ever in his base is during that final push. So, really, if he had gone Dark Templar, Terran would not have been able to see it, not have known to put down a missile turret or a Raven, and he could have gone to town with those SCVs.
The thing that blows my mind is the observers have been so well placed. One finally got scanned last game and killed, but the observers have been so well placed here by Budman that he knows exactly what's coming out, and he's got to react just a little bit better and get these armies more adapted to face them.
They definitely got to react faster. Sorry to cut you off.
No, absolutely, I completely agree. I think Terran would. It would suit him well to become a little bit more aware of those observers, and it would also suit Budman to react a little bit better and use that intel a little bit more wisely. Hopefully, we can see that, and we'll get a little bit better action here.
All right, taking a look at both the mains here, we have the first barracks down for Terran. He's already building a second command center. Nothing else is coming down but a bunker. Okay, he's going to solidify this natural with a bunker so no early pushes can take over his natural. No proxy pylons. He doesn't want any tricky stuff on this map here. And we're going to see Warp Gate research being researched, standard Protoss play. We've seen him do this 3 openings in a row. Excuse me, but go ahead here.
Here comes the probe, going to be taken down. Going to see that bunker, going to see that natural being expanded into. Something we haven't seen from Terran is actually expanding into his natural. Most of the time, he'll just make a base in his main and lift it off to a ridiculous corner of the map. We've seen that the past 2 games. I was kind of surprised to not see it again.
This is a much different map. They have cross spawns in the top left and the top right, so it's going to be a different strategy, I think, by both players. This SCV goes in finally for some scouting going down, but it's not going to be able to survive because these stalkers are going to say, "Sayonara, son." He did not get a chance to see that Twilight Council going down. Early Twilight Council, I don't exactly know. I guess I do know what he's doing. It's probably going to be some sort of, as we asked for it, we called for it. I can only think that he's going to, oh no, the scan right. He's going to see that Twilight Council going down right now.
He's going to see the Robo facility. Once again, he's going to Gateway in the Robo facility. He's researching Blink in that Twilight Council.
Three. He's definitely going to do the 3 gate. You can't do a whole lot with the 2 gate. The Warp Gate research is gonna pop in about 15 seconds here. The Robo is coming down. One of the gateway still got a little way to go, but Blink, he wants some early Blink, so we're gonna be seeing I would imagine a bunch of stalkers coming out of here if he wants to use that Blink effectively. You see the probe by that northern Zelnaga tower gonna put down a little pylon, see what's going on there. That could prove to be interesting. Gonna push up with just 2 stalkers, take out this Marine, see this bunker, power packed, but get some perfect position. The Meteor's gonna jump out of that bunker and chase away. These stalkers are gonna lose both their shields. One's gonna lose about 3/4 of his health, and they're just gonna say, I'm going to go hide back in my bunker.
Yeah, unfortunately, Budman did get that proxy. Looks like he's getting another proxy pylon in. He's going to be warping in stalkers for the rest of this game until Terran can take it down. And as we see in the deep south, Terran has a SCV waiting to expand way down there. That is something we've seen from Terran before.
The siege tank's rolling in. He was trying to make it a duty of his, wow, this missile turret sees that observer. He is tired of these observers. Finally, a missile turret goes down, but the blink is going to let them come up the ridge, and they're going to focus down this tank and then take out the missile turret. No, they're going to try to run away from this bunker. One gets picked off, the blink back out of combat. Shot his own units there for a second. Got to be careful.
Wow. Some excellent micro going on right now on the end of Budman. Yeah,
here we go. This is a lot better. This is a lot more like what I wanted to see. That bunker is so ineffective, just out of range of these stalkers blinking up the cliff. That observer can see everything that's going on, and more stalkers being warped in, running in. 4 gates are down in the main of nothing coming out of the robo, just stalkers getting warped in. I told you, out of these proxy pylons right outside the natural of Terran, this bunker is finally gonna get taken down. Wow, huge losses for Terran. That SCV at the bottom of the map, you mentioned it is expanding right now, but is it gonna be enough? He's gonna have to get more of these tanks are coming out of both of the factories.
Fortunately, he's supply blocked. So, he called in some supply from his command center. Doesn't look like this one siege tank is going to be enough.
No, you never want to have to call in supply. But he's going to take down the additions to both of these factories.
Yeah, this one siege tank in the back is just ripping at these stalkers. Very good plays here. Yeah,
he's going to have to blink in, and he does. Takes out that siege tank. There's another one back there, though. I would get those stalkers just out of range, and he does. Take out a few SCVs. Going to take out this tech lab on that factory. Oh, and just brutal. Another siege tank is about to pop, and he micros it back into the SCV. He's going to siege up and try to do some damage from...
Yeah, unfortunately, those proxy pylons are still there, so...
3 pylons right there.
Yeah,
and there's just
not going to stop for a while.
An SCV at the bottom of the map there, just not even mining, not doing anything. Just a command center building no SCVs. He knows he's got to just keep pumping out units.
Here we go.
Gonna lift off that barracks.
Finally.
Yeah, finally gonna do something down there at the south to try to do some work in terms of the resources tab. But SCV after SCV just falling.
Fortunately, he's gonna lose this siege tank. No, that is a heavy loss.
Couldn't get out of the way quick enough. Doesn't even worry about that missile turret because he has no air incoming. Doesn't even think about air. Oh my God! A great strategy out of Budman, dude. He's finally. He must be listening to some MC Hammer or something because you can't touch this guy right now. Absolute beautiful play from these blink stalkers and just blink into the siege tanks. That's gonna do it. Great work out of the. He knew that he could, if it was one way to beat him, that's throw down a Twilight Council, early blink, and just blink around the map, push up, force him out of that bunker.
Yeah.
Force him to get ahead there.
Yeah, it looks like the best way to beat Terran, he realized, is to get that early harassment in there. And as we see, it has worked so well.
Most definitely was able to blink up the ledge to the main of Terran, was able to just do some crazy micro with those blink stalkers. Didn't have anything researched in terms of attack 1, armor 1, was just going around normal stalkers, just doing some heavy damage, taking out all the attachments to the factories there. Good focus fire, was staying just out of range of that bunker until he had warped in enough from those proxy pylons to finally get and charge in on that bunker. Brilliant strategy. Lost twice in a row, did Budman, but he was like, you know what, I gotta try something crazy. He finally switched up his strategy, and I love it here.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to finally see Budman using that intel wisely, using that micro wisely, doing everything that he needed to do to keep the pressure on Terran all the time, even with Terran's wacky expansions to get that production up, to get those units up. He did not let up on him, and honestly, he just just picked everything off one at a time with those Blink Stalkers.
Most definitely. Congrats to Budman for finally taking a game from Terran, the Red Terran. For Ice, Tiggles My BR, Gridlock, and MC Hammer. You can't touch this guy. We'll catch you next time.